Now, this is a vacuum that I really like and I've wanted for many, many, many years. So this is the Bissell Powerglide Platinum. I'm sure you can already tell by the title of this video. Story behind this is a friend of mine found it on eBay, bought it, fixed it up, used it for about a month, was it? And then just let me have it. I traded him this for the Bissell Momentum, so you will no longer be seeing the Bissell Momentum on this channel. So yeah. And also the lift-off bagless is, I'm not going to go into detail, but the lift-off bagless is out of commission, so you won't be seeing that for a while, if you'll ever be seeing it again. But anyway, back to this thing. So yeah, this is the Powerglide. Although on an unrelated note, if any of you guys like had it as a kid or something, or have like parts from one, feel like making a donation to me, I need the upright portion of the Bissell Liftoff Bagless Model 3750. Just putting that out there. But anyway, back to this. So this is the Bissell Powerglide Platinum, and I'm liking it. It came with the turbo brush and the dusting brush. It's not on right for some reason, but it had the stub crevice tool, so I took the black long crevice tool that came off of that Parts Bissell Power Groom I had about 3 years ago on it, because I'm guessing, because here I'll show you the ratings plate. This is model, if this will focus, 3545-2 from made on the 238th day of 2010, made in Korea. I'm guessing, since this is a Korean one, since one, this is a Korean one, and two, this Bissell Cleanview Helix is also from 2010, and this is its crevice tool, and I'm more than 100% sure would have came with this one, but I question that sometimes with this being so heavily based on the Power Force bagged. It honestly makes me wonder, like, since this is so heavily based on the Power Force bagged, and since all the Power Forces of the time had the black crevice tool, it makes me wonder, did this have the black crevice tool too? But I doubt it, because I've never seen a clean view or anything with the black crevice tool. And yes, I did say it is heavily based on the Power Force bagged, but this is really just a bagged version of the Bissell Cleanview Revolution Deluxe. Or, well, yeah, Cleanview Revolution Plus, actually, because it doesn't have the dirt sensor. That's the one thing keeping it from being a deluxe. So, and for a while I actually thought I wasn't going to get it, because the friend who bought it decided for a while he may not sell it, but then he decided later on, I'm not gonna break a promise. So I applaud that. You know who you are. Shout out to you. I applaud that. So it's got a working headlight in it, and it's got a HEPA bag in it. There isn't anything in it. It's just blown up from the one time I did turn it on. There is this filter. It's got a little bit different of a filter. Here, I'll get my Power Force bagged. See, my Power Force bag just has that little filter down there. Meanwhile, let me put this bag back on. Ooh. Meanwhile, this one has it running all the way across the motor cover, so that is one noticeable difference. Also, the Powerglide has a HEPA filter, so that's one thing, and it has the power track base. I don't know much more I can say about this machine other than this is the most collectible Bissell because it's bagged so it filters the best. Oops, sorry. So it's bagged so it filters the best, and it's got the turbo brush and the clean view brush roll. Sorry, power track brush roll. So yeah, I've always just thought of this as a bagless power track, or bagless, as a bagged power track revolution. That's what I've always thought of it as. And why it's so, it's the funny thing is this is probably the most collectible Bissell, yet the rarest. And I don't understand why, because these things came out in 2005 and were discontinued in 2011. So they were out for a good 6 years because pretty much every store sold them at one point. Best Buy sold them for a couple of years. Walmart sold them for a couple of years. Then after Bissell's, big design, clean view redesign in 2009 when they went from the Revolution to the Helix, Bed Bath & Beyond started selling them from 2009 to 2011. So really, I don't get why it's so rare. But, they're the reason for everything. So I don't know much more I can say about it, so we'll go ahead and give this beautiful machine a run. And yes, the handle release works. So yeah, I'm very happy to have it, and it does have my Power Track's old brush roll in it, because that brush roll, I put a new one in that about 3 years ago. That brush roll went in the Power Force Turbo. I put a new one in the Power Force Turbo. That brush roll went in this, because that brush roll was in a lot better condition than the one that it came with, because the brush roll it came with had a melted end cap. So yeah, that is my Bissell Powerglide Platinum.